she makes the rules for her man.
She is jealous.
Reckless eyeballs all over.
And when he had a blind date,
She wanted me to be home at a certain time.
the rules were meant to be broken.
She wanted me to spend a lot of time with my sexual chocolate.
We have been together like about 9 hours.
I rated it a thumbs up.
After she gets rave reviews on her blind date,
I gave it 2 thumbs up, feet up, everything was up.
will they have a change of heart?
I'm Chris Jagger, and welcome to Change of Heart. This is the show where couples who've reached a crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new. So let's meet our couple. Now, when they met, he hadn't had a girlfriend in 8 years. Something about her made him ask for her number. She gave it to him, but then she played hard to get. But she finally called, and they've been dialing the romance hotline now for the past 3 months. Please welcome Sumaje and Tracy Reams. You guys are on the show today to find out whether or not you need to go back to the phone lines. Sumaje, though, after 8 years, what made you give up the dry spell when you met Tracy?
Because when I first met her, she had just like this beautiful glow to her. She's just like, just attractive, you know. And then when I talked to her, she was just like real down to earth. And that right there turned me on. I just digged the personality.
Okay, good start. And Tracy? Tracy, how does Sumaje turn you on?
Oh, he's sexy. Baby face, beautiful smile. He turned me on.
Now, what kind of special things has he done for you?
Well, for my birthday, Sumaje doesn't know how to type. And what he did, he typed up a birthday card on his computer. Actually, he pecked at the computer.
Yeah, one at a time.
Yeah, and you know, that was really personal because anybody can go out and buy a car. So that was special to me.
Nice touch. Now, Sumaje, you said you were attracted to her beauty. Anything you'd like to change, though?
Her fashion statements. She dresses like
No.
an old lady.
No, no.
I'm talking about like a
like granny or
maid.
something.
Yeah. Just I'm talking about the only thing she misses is just the.
So not looking too bad right now. But I mean, how would you like her to dress, though?
Oh, this is
like
cool.
a
This is
hoochie?
classy. This is.
A
No, not
hoochie.
like no hoochie.
Yeah,
No,
like
this
a
is
hoochie.
classy.
But Tracy, what about Sumaje when he kisses you? What's that like?
Kisses.
Yeah.
He don't kiss me.
Hold up. Hold up.
You've been had a woman for 8 years and you don't kiss her?
He's afraid of the ring. Yeah,
Hold
he's
up.
afraid.
That wasn't
he's
there
afraid.
when we first got with each other. That's like an added feature.
That's
I told her
right.
about that. I don't like kissing no
That's
rings
right.
and all that type of stuff.
This is special effects. But he's scared.
Special
All right, Tracy,
effects.
talk about his personality for us.
Well, Sumaje, he's not ambitious. He's not goal-oriented. Sumaje is not focused. He does not know
What you mean
what
I
he
ain't
wants
focused?
out
What?
of life. He's immature.
Oh, I'm immature now?
And,
okay. I'm
you
immature,
know, I need
huh?
somebody that's a little more mature, a little more
Well,
goal-oriented.
what are all the things that are going on in his life that makes him like that?
He doesn't have a car.
No
he
car.
doesn't have a real job.
No real job.
Okay, I can go on and on.
Sumaje, what about her habits? What about some of her habits that make you nuts?
Some of her habits?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, this is no joke. She eats 24 hours a day, 7
No, I
days
don't.
a week, 365 days a day.
No, what
okay.
it is.
No,
look at-
Nah, that's
Huh?
right. Look,
That's the
okay.
thing. Now, see,
No,
look.
It's not
look.
like that. What
Hold
happens
up.
is I don't see Sumaje all day. So usually when I do see him, I haven't eaten all day.
And when she don't see me, she's
when I
eating.
do eat him, I just grub.
Well, let's get into
it.
why
When
is
she
that a
don't see
problem,
me,
though?
she's eating because of the simple fact that she always has stains on some part of her clothes. Some part of her clothes, okay?
Sloppy.
Hold up.
hungry.
Now,
I'm
if there was a
hungry.
conveyor
I'm
belt
hungry.
that was letting her just chow down 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, she would do that.
Yeah, but why does that
She would
bother
do
you,
just
though?
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, man, I don't want her to just,
I'm
get
thin.
fat. I don't want her to just get, bloated.
One day,
That's not gonna
And just
happen.
think, hold up, and just think that, oh, I'm fat now, you don't like me now, and all that. I'm telling her, I like her for who she is and everything,
That's
for what she
right.
got on the inside.
Exactly.
Now,
But,
Tracy, what
she
about
just-
Sumaje? Does he have a wandering eye, or is he all about you?
Man, reckless eyeballs all over. I mean, for real. I'm not lying. Everywhere we go, just like looking,
Sumaje, what about Tracy? How is she when you're doing this?
Jealous. Ooh, she is jealous.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm talking. She got another side of her called Sybil. Sybil.
Well, when you're making her feel like
Jealous.
she's being so disrespected,
That's
though, you can
right.
understand why she might be a little bothered.
Exactly.
It is no reason.
Tracy, if jealousy is an issue, why would you let Sumaje go out with another woman?
Well, because I felt like if Samaji had the opportunity to be in the setting where he's just on a one-on-one basis with a female, and he can conduct himself in a fashionably manner, then he was meant for me.
All right, well, we'll see how he conducted himself. Obviously, Sumaje and Tracy have some wrinkles to iron out. Now, when we come back, we'll meet the people that they dated, and we'll find out if they're going to stay together or have a change of heart, so don't go anywhere. With Sumaje and Tracy. Now, Tracy says Sumaje needs to stop looking at other women and start looking for a job, a car, a checking account, and kissing lessons. So we fixed her up with a personal trainer who's got a hot car, a hot body, and who thinks tongue rings are very sexy. Please welcome Dio Ade.
Hey, doing good.
Good to see you. And you know Tracy? Dio, I understand your friends call you Dee?
Yeah.
All right, we'll call you that. Sumaje, do you think Dee needs kissing lessons?
Only lessons he need is for him to see how I kiss those lips, how well I do.
That's all right, bro. I took care of that for you.
I don't think so.
I'll take care
Now,
of it.
Tracy, we know Sumaje didn't have a date before you for 8 years or something like that. Did you learn anything about Dee's past dating life?
Actually, I did. I was the first date he's ever had, and
I can see why.
I wanted to be
Oh, hold on, man. Come on. Hot car, hot
You got
body
jealous?
trainer, and you never had a date, Dee?
Well, I'm a very ambitious brother, right? See, and I got my priorities straight.
Ain't
I've
ambitious
been
enough.
working since I was 13. I handle my business, and
That's right.
so I have a lot of other responsibilities that I take care of.
Tracy, since he had never been on a date before, did you make all the plans for what you guys were going to do?
No, he made the plans, and
What? You didn't make the plans?
what happened was he came over to pick me up. He was an hour and a half late, so I was kind of pissed off about that.
Yeah, not a good start.
But
Yeah, very ambitious.
he was gonna go ahead. And cook dinner for me. So being that he was an hour and a half late, we had to change our plans. So we just decided to go to a little restaurant.
All right. Now, Tracy, you said you were upset because he's an hour and a half late, but what about when he showed up? Did you cool off a little bit when you first saw Dee?
Man, I was just looking at that body when I saw D, and I gave him.
That's about the only thing you was looking at.
His body was the bomb, and I just grabbed him and just squeezed all up against him, and
And Dee, was this hug okay with you?
Man, I gave it 2 thumbs up, feet up, everything was up.
Everything, bro.
Now, Tracy, you had to change plans. He wasn't going to cook for you at the house there, so you had to go to dinner. Did you get a chance to get to know him a little bit?
Well, actually, I did. I noticed that he's a very mature person. He's ambitious. He knows what he wants out of life,
But
and
he
he
was
really has his
he
stuff
was late
together.
for the
And that's what I need in my life. Somebody that's a go-getter and they know what they want.
Taking
Go
charge of
get
his
Unlike
life.
Samaje.
But you didn't get her that
Go
night on
get
time,
her.
did you?
All right, since this is your first date, what's going through your head at this point?
Well, it's like, we were driving and everything, right? And she had her legs crossed because she had like this dress on, and I seen her legs, and I was like driving, and I'm like, whew. I didn't want to miss my turn or
keep
anything.
your eyes on the road.
So I had to keep my eyes on the road, but I just didn't want to miss the restaurant because we were supposed to be going to a restaurant, and I was like, oh.
So you're liking those legs. What about Tracy? Does Sumaje have an opinion about your legs?
Oh, yeah, he has an opinion.
And what's that?
They're cellulite, they're fat, and I don't understand.
Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at all that.
Man, look at these legs, man.
Look at all of it.
All right, Dee, we heard a lot about her old-fashioned clothes. What was the rest of her outfit like that night that you guys were out?
Man, she had this low-cut top on. I was like, oh, it had me shaking.
What kind of dresses
and then
she
after
had
that,
on?
she had tattoos. I mean, like, she had, first I noticed one tattoo on her hand. I was like, wait, you got tattoos? She's like, yeah, I got a whole bunch. And then after I was like, oh, really? So I wanted to kind of explore a little bit more. We didn't get around to that. We didn't get around
Hold
to that.
up,
We didn't
homie.
get around
But
to
let me
that.
go back
You
to
ain't a
Samaje for just
crusader,
a second. Wait, are you surprised she got all dressed sexy for the date? You said she dressed like an old woman.
I mean, yeah, I'm surprised because that's all she got in her wardrobe is just, Molly Mae type stuff.
Now, Tracy, did you find out if Dee has any tattoos?
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, when we were in the restaurant, after he finished eating dinner, he took his shirt off. And it was like, tat, tat, tat.
What, in the restaurant he took his shirt off?
In the restaurant.
So, other words, because his body look all that, it ain't what you got, it's how well you work it.
Yeah. Yeah, but Dee, on the first date, though,
work,
wait, you're getting topless in the restaurant on the first date.
Yeah. Well, you know, she asked me to take it off.
As a matter of fact,
you know what I mean? So, you know, she asked me to take it off, bro. I'm gonna take it off.
What kind of restaurant were you guys in?
Oh, it's called it was a real
Nice
classy
restaurant? A nice restaurant, though?
classy.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I didn't
Okay.
take it off. I just had to
You
do
were like
a
in
little
Burger
bit of
King or anything.
did you tip him?
You know what I mean?
Did you tip him?
All right, Tracy, was there some touching since he had his shirt off, or what was going on?
Oh yeah, and I got to massage the chest. And
He
rub
table
on the
danced
arm
for
a
her.
little bit, you know.
Now, Dee, Samaji said he doesn't want to he doesn't like to kiss Tracy with the tongue ring. Have you ever kissed a woman like that?
Oh yeah, I've kissed a woman with a tongue ring, and it's kind of like, you know, it's different. It's like exciting. You know what I mean? It's
Well, now, considering that you hadn't had any dates prior to the
Oh,
date
no,
here,
saying. That's
see,
what I'm
I haven't been on dates because I've been handling my business.
But you've
'Cause
made
I got
out.
a car,
And you're
and I got ambitious.
And you're ambitious.
what about a good night kiss? Did you get that?
No, you know, because it was my first date and everything, so it's like, you know, I had to kind of pan it off on a smooth level. Like, you know, I didn't want to violate her territory because, you know, I just want to be a gentleman.
Right.
But like, you know, I got utmost confidence in myself, and I know that, you know, most likely there'll be another one. So.
But
What about you, Tracy? Were you a little disappointed he didn't go for the kiss?
Yeah, I kind of was because I wanted to utilize this tongue ring with Dial. So
He wanted to utilize the tongue ring.
But like you said, man, there'll be others. But I want to tell you, you lost one. You lost that one.
All right, we're a
should've
bomb
took
body and a dream date enough to give Tracy a change of heart. We're going to find out later. Next, though, we meet the woman that Sumaje dated, and we'll hear about their date. So please come back. We just heard what happened on Tracy's date with Dee, and now we're going to meet the woman that Sumaje dated. Now, Sumaje claims that Tracy gets fashion advice from old ladies, eating advice from Roseanne, and relationship advice from Monica Lewinsky. So we fixed him up with a gorgeous makeup artist who doesn't have a jealous bone in her body. Please welcome Shakanda Hearts. Hi, Shakanda. Nice to see you. All right, Tracy, let me ask you about Shakanda. You think she could stop his wandering eyes?
No way. If I can't stop it, then no one can.
That won't matter, huh?
No way. No competition.
Now, Samaje, anything that Tracy told you before you went on your date?
Oh yeah, Tracy told me that she wanted me to be home at a certain time.
True.
She told me that I can't, touch, and you know what I'm saying. And she told me that she didn't want me to spend a lot of time with my sexual chocolate right here.
She was putting down the rules. Now, Samaje, did she?
Hey,
Sumaje?
I'm calling it how I see it, baby.
Did she actually do anything to try to interfere with the date?
Oh yeah, like I said, yeah.
What'd she do?
Man, she wanted me to go ahead and take her home the next morning after she spent the night at my house, Made me late for my date, like about an hour and a half, because of her. You know this, all right? And so she picked the fight, and then on the way home, she didn't want to say nothing to me. Okay?
So she gave you the quiet shoulder, right. Now, Shakanda,
Exactly.
did he tell you that Tracy was the one that made him late?
Well, it really didn't matter to me because he made it up. He brought me a long stem rose, and he also brought one for my mother, a bouquet of flowers.
Flowers for Mom.
That was really nice, really romantic.
Romance.
Now, Sumaje, you said Tracy's fashion sense comes from little old ladies. Where does Shakandra's come from?
Look at her. Melrose Place. Fashion, classy. I'm just talking about classy.
Stretch pants,
But at
come
the
on
same
now.
time, she was, jiggy enough to get a little, jeans, t-shirt on. Shirt on, so we can go ahead and ride these go-karts. Get on in our day. Nice fun under the sun.
Mm-hmm. Now, of all the things to do on a first date that are romantic, I don't think go-kart racing is one that comes to mind. Why did you pick that?
Because of the simple fact that my girl right here, or this one right here,
That would be Tracy.
She doesn't like the fact that how I like to go enjoy myself under the sun like that. So Shakanda, on the other hand, when I brought it up, she got up on the subject that she can go ahead and ride these cars, and try to outrace me. So
Now, Shakanda, the problem with go-karts, though, you only got one-seaters. So was there ever some time for you two to get close?
Oh yeah, we were in line and we got a little close.
How close?
Nice and close.
Please.
He put his arms around me.
Please.
What do you mean, like mashing against you or what?
Well, let's put it this way. I felt very secure while I was sitting on the rail.
Oh,
It was
is
nice
that
and strong.
Okay.
So Shakanda, at this point, how much time had you guys spent together?
We've been together like about 4 hours since then. We were having a lot of fun. So we decided to go get something to eat. It was about that time. They served some like pickles with our order cut up, and I went to put them in my mouth, and he told me that my lips were really sexy, and
is that
made me
right?
blush a little bit.
Shakanda, what happened after dinner then?
After dinner, we decided that we weren't tired, so we went shopping. And matter of fact, it was lingerie shopping.
Lingerie shopping? Wait a minute.
Lingerie shopping.
What, was she modeling for you? You needed to go shopping.
He was really good at helping me pick it out. Actually, he did go shopping.
So you tried it on for him? Wait. You did?
I'll let you discuss that with Samaje.
Well, let me ask Sumaje, is this the kind of underwear that Tracy, is this the kind of underwear that Tracy would wear that you were helping pick out?
Underwear, wait a minute.
She wearing girdle, man. Tracy don't even know the meaning of lace, man.
Whatever.
But Shakanda, on the other hand, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Now, Shakanda, let me ask you, did you know that Tracy had given him some, rules about the date with you?
Well, he did mention it, but I didn't mind. We had been together for like 6-7 hours, so we decided to get something to drink. We went to a sports bar.
Well, if I would have seen her before, I wouldn't have been threatened by him touching her anyway, so it wouldn't have been no big deal,
Tell her what you did. Tell her what you did. That's the element of surprise.
All right, Shakanda, you guys are at the sports bar.
What you didn't know.
And what happens at the sports bar?
We went and got a drink. I went to get a drink, and as soon as I ordered my drink, Sumaje got up and left.
Well, you left. Sumaje, where did you go? Where did you end up going, leaving her
Don't
stranded
hate me,
there?
sweetie.
No, see what it was, Chris, was that
I
I just went to go get me a little drink, a little juice, because I don't drink alcohol. So when I came back, it took me longer than what I thought it was. So when I came back, I noticed that my date wasn't there. So I thought she ran out on me.
Well, that's a little confusing. Where were you, Shakanda, then?
I had just gone to the ladies' room. So we met back up, and we had been together like about 9 hours by then. So we decided we were getting kind of tired, and he drove me home, let me out the car, opened the door for me, of course, like he did all day. And we had a nice hug and a little kiss.
And it was good. And Sumaje, how would you rate the date?
I rated it, beautiful, just thumbs up. The whole 9.
The whole 9.
Yeah.
Okay, will Sumaje and Tracy have a change of heart, or will they stay together? During the break, they have to make that decision. We'll find out what they decide when we come back, so stay with us. All right, here we are at the moment of truth. During the break, Sumaje and Tracy each made a final decision about the future of their relationship, and there's no turning back now. Will they stay together, or have they had a change of heart? You guys came on the show because Tracy wanted to test Sumaje's conduct with another woman out on a date to see what it would be like and see if you could trust him. So that's what we hope to accomplish. Sumaje, we're going to start with you. You said you wanted to, you wanted to date somebody that wasn't a greedy eater, somebody who was always eating all the time, somebody who wasn't dressing like an old lady, and somebody that wasn't jealous all the time. So there you were with Shakanda. Tracy did give you a bunch of rules, but you seem to ignore most of them and break them all. Touching and staying out late, go-kart racing, you guys are lingerie shopping, but it is your decision. What do you say?
Well, Chris, excuse me, it was a tough decision, but even though Tracy, she eats a lot, she eats like a pig, dressed like Molly Maid, I did have a nice time with Shakanda, so I want to stay together.
Stay together. Okay. Shakanda, sorry things didn't work out for you. Tracy, now it's your turn. Tracy, you said you wanted to date somebody that was going to be a little bit more mature, somebody that thought tongue rings were sexy because you have one, and somebody that didn't have the big wandering eye problem like you had. So there you were with Dee. Even though this was his very first date ever, he was like 90 minutes late on your date. Things seemed to go pretty well once you guys got together. He liked your legs. You saw his chest and his tattoos. He was taking his shirt off at dinner time. Got a little crazy. You guys were hanging out. Sumaje says he wants to stay together, though. Tracy, what do you say?
Well, Sumaje went out on this little date, and I feel he conducted himself in a respectable manner. And I have a little more trust in him, but however, Dow was a gentleman, and
you know, he stayed focused on me. But I think I'm gonna stay with Sumaje.
Oh, stay together though. Dio, sorry man, things didn't work out.
That's cool.
And you know, by coming on this show, hopefully you see you're a little bit stronger. You can trust yourself. Just a little bit of work, I think you guys will be okay. Thanks for being here. That is our show for today. Thanks to Dee and Shakanda. Good luck to Sumaje and Tracy. We'll see you next time here on Change of Heart.